Now, after the death of a first-year student of IIT Bombay, Darshan Solanki, IIT Bombay has come up with anti-discrimination guidelines which state that it is inappropriate to ask other students about their JEE Advanced or GATE score. And posters have also been put up in IIT Bombay campus since the last 3 to 4 days which state that students should not ask the other students about which caste or category they got admission through. Also, they have been asked to not ask JEE rank of the other students, and this comes as the new batch will be joining the institute. So, after the death of a first-year student of IIT Bombay, the institute has now come up with anti-discrimination guidelines. CNN News 18's Yesha Kotak is joining us to tell us more about it. Yesha, could you tell us more about these guidelines that have been issued by IIT Bombay?
So yes, these guidelines that we speak about, Anjali, are in fact the guidelines that have been issued almost 6 months after the incident of Darshan Solanki came to fore at IIT Bombay. In fact, what was then alleged, Darshan Solanki was in fact a first-year student from Ahmedabad. There were various details, there were various stats that had come out as a part of Mumbai Police's investigation, wherein there were allegations raised by family as well as several other students who had in fact mentioned that this is a case of caste discrimination. Now, on having spoken to several people who were involved with this case, right from their parents to also the students of IIT who had raised this issue, they said that until last year, while there was a discrimination policy that was in place, wherein students were asked to not discriminate against each other. In fact, this year particularly, these guidelines have been quite clear and concise, wherein it mentions details such as students cannot ask the other student their caste. It also mentions that the Z score of various students, that also cannot be discussed because that leads to discrimination, that leads to people understanding as to what the discrepancy between various ranks. Now, this is something that has been put in place. There are these posters which have been put out across the campus at various locations, and this is in fact so that the new batch of students which is joining in, they should not indulge in something like this. A discrimination such as this. So this has been put in place by the members of IIT, in fact, by the faculty at IIT. And but the further question that we see students raising was about how there should be a strict guideline in place. That is, there's an SC/ST cell that is put in place at the that is put in place in the college level, which includes faculties there and some student representatives. Now, the demand by not only the parents but the students also is that when it comes to guidelines by the SC/ST cells, there should be a mandate that should be put in place. There should be a constitution so that those who are indulging in such practices are deterred and there's a strict punishment that is put on them. Yes.
All right, Yesha, thank you so much for giving us all those details. We're now slipping into a very short break, but there's more on the other side.